Welcome to Sensing the Source. I'm at an undisclosed location looking for a new prospect. According to historical records, there has been gold found in this canyon. Here is an excellent looking culvert to start out the journey. Here's the empty. My last prospecting adventure in the state of Utah. I've got some good news about the move. The truck will hopefully be at my residence next weekend. Ideally, I'd like to find a good spot in the creek to do a test pan. See how the water comes down? Kind of slows down right here. Should be a good drop-off point for heavies behind that rock. That's a good sign. Float quartz. Might just keep that. I'll tell you this much. That is some tightly packed gravel. Guarantee it has not been worked. I think that should be a decent enough sample. Nothing in the first test pan. Time to go further up. Originally, my intent was not to come up here for placer sampling. I wanted to test some of those outcroppings. From Google Earth, they look pretty good. Sweet! Looks like somebody beat me to this one. Oh wow, that quartz looks excellent. That's the type of mineralization I would be chasing. I see exactly why they mined underneath it. That is some good looking stuff right there. I'm gonna have a sample, pack it up, safely hike out of here, box it up, transport it during my move, and process it when I get to Holquim, Washington. How far does this go in? Oh, wow. Should have brought some better lighting. That's galena. That looks really good. Wow, this goes way in here. Gold right there. It stops right here. If I could set this camera up somewhere and use the light on it to extract that sample, I think that would be well worth the adventure. Let's see here. That might work. I'm gonna see if I could chisel some down into my scoop. I'm pretty sure that's galena as well. I need some better tools to extract the sample. I have one chisel and one rock hammer. It's just not doing the job. Not very much in the scoop. I need to come back here with a hard hat, hammer drill, and better lighting. I just started chipping away at this spot here. That looks really good. I might use the dolly pot, crush that to a fine powder, and pan it out when I get home. Got that sample. That looks pretty good. Now exiting the mine. I try and do. Sparkly stuff gets my attention. Some good looking stuff. Wow. I'd say it would be a great spot to test the creek directly below that mine for any values in the gravels. I'm gonna travel a little bit further up, do some more investigating, maybe a couple more spots I'll test pan, then I'll head back down the mountain. Wonder if this would be a decent spot to test pan. These are the outcroppings that really got my attention on Google Earth. I'd go up there, but it's too snowy and slippery right now. Here's another quartz vein in suit on the next outcropping east. Wow. If you've been up here before and know where I'm at, leave a comment. After putting boots on the ground, I believe this area has more promise than Willard Canyon. I've made it to my destination. This is the actual outcropping I looked at on Google Earth. I wanted to see in person. I'm gonna drop my gear off right here and proceed up to the outcropping. Now that's a nice piece of float quartz. It's heavy too. This one's not as appealing as I thought it would be. I'm gonna take a peek up over this hill. I think I see some more quartz veins in suit. You know, I always gotta follow through with a great view of the area I'm currently prospecting. There's those quartz vein in suit. Look at the folding and metamorphically altered rock. It's all twisted and mangled. I really don't see a safe way to get up there right now. Snow adds an extremely dangerous element to prospecting. I think I'm gonna turn around right here. It's getting pretty dangerous. Prospecting safety note for the day. Before you leave and go anywhere, tell someone your location. I've not found another spot for test panning without the risk of slipping or falling in the creek. I do not want to get hypothermia. I'm heading back down the mountain. If my dolly pot and 50 mesh classifier is easily accessible in my shed, I will grab it up and do a preliminary crushing and sampling of some of this quartz to see if it had any values. If not accessible, it will be processed during a sequel once I have arrived in Holcomb, Washington. I want to do a test pan right there, see if there's any values in the gravel, and wrap this one up and head down the mountain. No gold in that pan either, plenty of indicator minerals. Casper, my not so friendly gas guzzler, is right where I left it. Genuine apologies for this one. I do not remember what box I've packed my dolly pot in. There will be a sequel to this video. Stay tuned for that, and thank you for watching. Have an awesome day.